All right. Welcome back to more FLA Homes. If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of the real estate rock stars on the squad, the knockout king, Chris. How are you, big dog?
I'm doing great, bro. How about yourself?
I am doing excellent. I think we both can agree. This is a great looking lot, one of one, right? Non-duplicatable, great community. But this floor plan right here is hard to find in Central Florida. Right now, how many of these floor plans is this builder currently building right now?
At the time of purchase, only three were being built in Central Florida, and they were all looking just like this.
That is the tough part that you might run into, people. You may be hearing from the builder that we have three of these homes available in the entire Central Florida, and this is one, and you need to buy it today. But who the heck is going to want to buy a home where you can't really walk through it and see it, smell it, and touch it? Unless you got the knockout king on your side. Take them home, Chris.
So our family reached out to us in early March and let us know, hey, we have a departure home that we want to sell, and then we want to move within that 30-minute radius of Disney. So we had a very in-depth consultation, and the moment that I connected with them and I had an idea of what it is that they were looking for, I sent them a few floor plans and I landed them on the right home. And we found them an exact home that would fit their needs, a four bed,
Yeah, talk to him. Yeah,
three,
what's the criteria? Let's build this thing. What do you got?
a four bed, 3.5 bath, over 2,900 square feet. And it's a two-car garage technically, but it's got enough space for a golf cart. So it's like 2.5 car garage. And that was absolutely every single thing that our client needed. And when we narrowed everything down, our clients let us know, hey, we might be purchasing over the next few months, but we find the perfect home, like we're gonna move on it.
Sure.
And from the moment they reached out to us, we were able to help them get on the contract on a home within 10 days because we found that right home for them.
Dude, that is the preciseness of what they've wanted. And for you to, did they want the golf cart, extra golf cart space in the garage too? Or was that just a cherry on top and you're like, oh, by the way, you have golf cart space?
That was one of their criterias.
Bruh. And you found it. And then there's only three of these being built. Now, here's what, and I obviously, like, we work together. So, like, I know how you operate. I know you're great. But
Mhm.
this home, there's only three of these things being built. And sometimes on a good deal, you have to walk through it, people, and it looks like this, right? It doesn't look great, right? How did you solve that problem for them?
What I did was when I huddled up with our clients and we actually went to this house and we walked through it just like this. And we pulled up the floor plan and we walked through every single room and tried to find the vision. And it was so difficult because when we were speaking with the rep that we worked with this deal, he told us it is a blank canvas. It's white quartz countertop, white flooring, white tile, white cabinets. It was just white walls. Everything was white.
Sure.
So it's so difficult for our clients to kind of find the vision of the home. But we walked through every single room. We looked at the floor plan. They felt really good about it, even to the point that I took out my measuring tape and we measured the garage because although it's technically a two-car garage, it was enough space to fit their golf cart. So when I
Chris the
took them,
Builder? Chris the Builder? Hey,
yeah.
you might have to change your name to Chris the Builder, man.
So I took the right measurements and it was exactly what they were looking for. It was enough garage space. So we were in a position where it was like, well, they're not building this home anytime soon. It's on a very unique lot on a beautiful water view
Yeah.
with nothing, with miles and miles of
Wait,
conservation.
did we check the box of keeping them 30 minutes to Disney too?
Absolutely less than that.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, all right, keep going.
And we were in a position where it wouldn't be fair for our clients to purchase a home looking like this without knowing how it would actually look like. A
Sure.
lot of potential. So what we did was I went and found the exact same house with the builder with a different name. And we drove we drove over an hour to go look at the home, and it was a little over a 2-hour drive, maybe a 3-hour drive for our clients to get to that house, but it was well worth the drive. Their words, not mine.
Hey, listen, I want to really put some emphasis on this because this isn't the only builder that will do something like this. A lot of them do for many, many reasons. You hit it on the head earlier. You're talking about county regulations, or maybe they just want to kind of make the floor plan feel a little more like there's not a lot of them out there, right? Like a little more precious. So they'll change the name of the floor plan and they'll just add what, like a front facade, a new elevation to the front, maybe a few tweaks inside of the home, call it a brand new floor plan. But here's the thing, the builder in this community, the rep in this community doesn't really have any incentive to tell you that there's a model that you can go walk, right? Like they really have no incentive for that. So for you to understand where you can find something like this is extremely helpful for our clients.
And for the builder, for the rep, it could be reservation that they may just end up liking the home in another community and purchasing it within another community. But we as a team knew that this is the area we wanted to be in within 30 minutes of Disney. And if this is the only one being built within that 30-minute bubble, we've got to go look for it and make sure that this is the right home for them. So
Yeah.
when we drove up there and we looked at the house, our clients was like, Chris, are you sure this is the same house?
Oh, let me
Like,
show them. Yeah, let me show them, by the way. I forgot.
and I told them, look at the bedrooms, look at the floor plan layout, look at the square footage. It's the exact same house.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, that's true. And they're like, well,
Oh,
what's the
there you go.
difference? Little, little action there.
Yeah.
But the difference being that because they gave it a different name is because they have different elevations for the county that they had it in. And it's just the facade of the front of the home is different. Whereas this model that we're looking at had stone elevation. Whereas with the home that they purchased that had a different name, they don't offer stone elevation. And the other difference was in the model that we looked at, that was an hour and a half up north from where we were at, it has a standalone tub.
Gotcha.
Whereas for our clients, the home that they did purchase has the built-in soaking tub.
Yeah.
And for them, there's like, Chris, this is a shame. I know we're getting a great deal. Who do we got to talk to with the builders? Try to pay them bucks to get them to throw in that standalone tub.
So a builder like this is a great lesson for a lot of people out there. Like we get a lot of questions that are like that, right? Like I like this level 1, maybe level 2 builder that's already building the home. They've predetermined everything. Can you make changes during that process?
No,
No. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but you can't during. Now, is there maybe some unicorn time where it's happened before? Maybe, but most of the time these builders have already ordered everything for the home already. So any change that's made, they would have to add that to your bill. And I know you would probably think out there, well, that's simple. Just add it to the bill. I'll pay for it. They're going to say no. They're going to say no. That's just
hmm
what it is. Now,
exactly.
if you're going level 3 and you're building from scratch, and sometimes even if you're getting in at an early stage on level 3, they still let you to, pick some of the finishes, then you can change some of that stuff. Level 3, you can do some structural changes. You can select all of the doorknobs, the countertops, that sort of thing.
Exactly. And I mean, but that's the value in it because when people reach out to us and we fill them in about the builder for this home, they're going to be like, wait, but I've seen them in other states willing to do some flexibility. Hey,
Sure.
in the area that we're helping families purchase, this is just the way that they operate in the market, in the territory that we cover. So we're going to help guide you from the very beginning to set the right level of expectations. And for our clients, they did have an appreciation for a level 2 product, but they seen the value in this level 1 product that the floor plan layout was just a one of one. And the deal that we got them from the financial
Talk
perspective,
to us, man. Talk to us. There's a reason we call him the Knockout King, right? It's not because he hits people. Talk to him.
I mean, when I tell you about a one of one floor plan on a one of one home site, as you can see, that is all water right there. And that is miles and miles of conservation
Yeah.
in a gated community within 30 minutes of Disney. Our clients let us know, hey, Chris, I want to hit this target number because our clients were doing a cash purchase. So they told me this is the number that I'd love to hit on. And when we approach the negotiations with when we're doing cash, it's completely different when you
Sure.
factor in financing. And this home was about 2 months out from being complete. And our clients asked me, hey, Chris, like, what do you think is really aggressive? I said, hey, if this home slipped through the cracks and happened to be available and there was a few different opportunities and it was a couple of weeks from it being complete, I would go for this number. And our clients are like, that's really aggressive, Chris.
Yeah.
And they're like, screw it, throw it in, put it in there. And we got wiggle room there. And we went ahead and submitted the offer and they came back and about $6,000 more than what we requested, and we were able to get the home under the budget from what our clients were looking for.
Talk to us about.
Also,
Give us a number. Give us an overall savings number.
over $90,000 in savings for our client.
That's what meow 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 meow. This one I hit the button. Meow 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 meow.
Right?
Nice. Yeah. So I always know like yeah. When Chris calls me and we're talking, when it comes to like he's just dialed, right? He's just like, hey, I'm gonna throw this here, I'm gonna put that there, I'm gonna stack it like this. It's like his Tetris game, and I'm like, yeah, sounds good to me, man. Sounds good. Then he'll next day he's like, yep, yeah, we got it for him. Good job. I'm sorry, I'm giving you like Corey's voice. Your voice is not like that, so you.
Yeah, right.
Um,
$90,000 in savings, a one of one floor plan, and the builder could have said no. They're not building this house anywhere. They
yeah,
could have said no,
yeah.
but
That's
they
the
said
thing that really gets me, right? Like it's like the fact that there's only 3 of these being built in the entire Central Florida right now, and you save them that much money on this lot. Like those are obviously like I love one of ones, right? I like those like non-duplicatable assets,
no.
something like this here. So this whole thing is like I'm super excited for them about that. Like that checks I checked the box on that. Like great job, great find for sure, 100%.
Yeah, appreciate you. And that's the thing, because for our clients, when they're purchasing this home, they have no intention of selling it. But life throws us curveballs. And when you reach out to us and you have that consultation with us, I am going to let you know that we would love to find you uniqueness in the home that you buy.
Sure.
Why? Because when life throws us curveballs, and if you need to pivot and all of a sudden need to sell your home, you've got those unique features to your home. For
Yeah.
this client, a one of one floor plan on a very unique home site with a water view.
Let's call it a one of three. You know, let's call it a one of three. But yeah, they get the point out there.
I
Hit the
agree.
like button for us too. Hit the like button. But yeah, 100%. Like we're noticing in today's market, right? The more ordinary the home looks, especially when they're new, when people are selling them, they are tougher to sell. They are tougher to sell. Why? Because the builder is at the front of your community, flapping their flags around, saying that we're going to be handing out a 5% interest rate when you're up the road trying to sell your home that they have 20 of them for sale for. It just gets a little more difficult. But if you can leverage something like a lot, like the fact that there's only going to be 1 or 2 of these floor plans in the entire community, that right there is money. That is money right there. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Anything else? Anything else for them before we hop off?
When you reach out to us, it could be 6 months, it could be 8 months, it could be 10 months from when you plan on purchasing a home. We do not take that time for granted. When you hire us, we're going to start working for you to figure out those miscellaneous things that you need to have figured out, so that way you have ample time to make a decision. Our clients that purchased this home had a departure home to sell, and they decided, we're gonna buy this home because you figured out all the little things. I think it was the measuring tape, measuring the
Oh, you
garage.
pulled up. So the measuring
Yeah,
tape, that's the closer
yeah,
right there, huh? It's just
yeah.
like, let me show you
I
this.
think it really helped. But you know what? That's the things we're gonna do, because
Yeah,
most of our families that relocate to the areas that we help them purchase, they aren't as available. So we want to figure out the little miscellaneous things, those things that you're thinking about that's making you wonder whether you should reach out or not. Reach out.
sure. Hey, builder paid our fees too, by the way, right? So cost them absolutely nothing. And we're actually helping them get their home sold. We're seeing a lot of people moving from the coastline, South Florida, not just out of state, to Central Florida. So make sure you reach out to us. We can get you hooked up with some of the right people, right? I think one of your videos, Chris, you were talking about, well, actually, you might have one coming up where you're just talking about, hey, the person that's selling your departure home, it freaking matters. It matters. And we'll save that one for another one, but it does matter. So to have, you want to make sure you're connecting with us, the people that is helping you buy the home, with your departure agent as well. Those two things need to coincide with each other. So anything else before we hop off? This covered Lanai, bro. Like hold tight.
You got to see it. I mean, it's
Check that out right there. Bust a left,
oh,
Chris. Bust a left, Chris. Let's see
I
if
ain't
we make it
busting it
out there.
up. Okay.
Here it is. Check out the size of this right here.
I don't know why I went back. I think I went back because I want to really just show off that view.
That's a gorgeous view, man.
hmm I'm really, really, really excited for our family. I'm sure they're watching right now. We got to get them to the closing table. We
Yep.
are dialed in to make sure that everything is going smoothly for them to close. But
Yeah.
super excited for you guys. I know you're watching, and thank you for trusting us.
Yeah, congratulations. We'll get you to the closing table. Now, there's a whole different animal once we go under contract with inspections and that sort of thing that we could talk about on an entirely different video. But if you watch the channel, you understand how the process is. Email us, team@morefla.com, or for whatever reason you don't feel like sending an email, you just send a text message. I think everybody knows how to text message in today's day and age. Are there some people that don't know how to text message?
I don't know.
If you don't know how to text or email, just call. We'll probably pick up. I got you. Okay. Hey, look. If you made it this far, do me a favor. Hit the like button. It's totally free. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Catch you guys on the next one.